to the most anti-Semitic year that was 2021? Hello, I'm Amy Zawi with the Jerusalem Connection Report for January 26th. This week I came across a most startling headline on the jns.org website. While oftentimes we find articles, titles, and headlines that lure us into some sensational news story only to be left deflated with paragraphs of nonsense that don't even relate to the headline, we call that clickbait. Well, that's not what's happening with JNS, because it is a very reliable source and it does not lure its readers with sensation. I had to have a closer look. The title, 2021 Most Anti-Semitic Year in a Decade, says Jewish agency WZO report. The said report was released on January 24th by the World Zionist organization. Anti-Semitic incidents average 10 per day, and those are only the ones that were recorded. Estimates that are many go unreported. The steepest incline in events happen during the month of May, often tied to Jerusalem Day, Shavuot, Al-Quds Day, al-Fitr, and Nakba Day, as well as the Hamas-Israel war and the mixed city riots back in May. Europe saw the highest number of incidents, with close to 50% of all the reported anti-Semitic acts taking place. The United States was second with 30% of the year's incidents, including a 100% increase in the number of anti-Semitic incidents in New York City, and a 59% increase in Los Angeles. The main types of incidents were vandalism, destruction, graffiti, desecration of monuments, and propaganda. However, do not discount the violence against individuals that we have seen. Jews are assaulted, beaten, and even killed for no other reason than their Jewishness. Some were even children. I'm actually unclear if these stats even consider the incidents of intimidation, discrimination, and hostility that happen on college campuses. All this math does not even include social media examples. The Jewish agency and WZO report came out on the heels of a report published the day before on Sunday by the Israeli Diaspora Affairs Ministry dealing with a surge of anti-Semitic rhetoric on 5 social media channels. According to that report, there were 3.5 million anti-Semitic posts written by 422,000 users on Twitter, 4chan, Acun, BitChute, and Stormfront. So what can we do? Be informed. Pray without ceasing. Be active and educate your network. Contribute or volunteer with organizations that have hands-on in helping Jews worldwide, whether it's in policy making, governing capacities, educational opportunities, and hands-on help and services. General solidarity with Israel and Jews. I am reminded of Romans 11, a chapter I encourage you to read and reread frequently. Paul is speaking to the Gentiles, but he himself is a Jew. Romans 11:1, I say then, has God rejected and disowned his people? Certainly not. Verse 13, but now I am speaking to you who are Gentiles, insomuch then as I am an apostle to the Gentiles, I magnify my ministry in the hopes of somehow making my fellow countrymen jealous by stirring them up so that they will seek the truth and perhaps save some of them. Activating Christians to stand in solidarity with Jews against anti-Semitism and in support of Jews worldwide and the modern state of Israel is to fulfill God's commandment to us. God's will is going to be accomplished with or without any of us, but it is our obedience that demonstrates our faith, and that is to be a participant in God's plan. We participate in our communities in various outreaches. I hope all of these are valid and demonstrate the hands and feet of Jesus in our neighborhoods and society. Whether we're volunteering for a discipleship class or nursery duty at our local church, assisting with a food pantry distribution, working with mothers in crisis, directly or indirectly by providing resources to Right to Life organizations, there are so many other ministry outlets that we can and should be a part of, and all of our work should be done out of love to practice our faith. James 2, New King James Version. Faith without works is dead. Verse 14, what does it profit, my brethren, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can faith save him? Verse 17, thus also faith by itself does not have works. It is dead. The writer Jeff Doles of Walking Barefoot Ministries sums up these biblical teachings about faith, love, and actions very well in his Faith Log blog, an article posted back in 2014. Faith that is alive and real actually makes a difference in how we live and how we respond. It is accomplished by action. Faith without action is dead, so is faith without love. Yet even love, if there is no accompanying action, is dead. Paul and James would both point us to this same thing. It is faith in Lord Jesus that saves us. But the nature of that faith is that it is expressed through love and is accompanied by action. Let us all be sure to demonstrate that nature of faith. Go to www.jerusalemconnection.us and click on projects and see how you can participate. Shavuot Tov, and have a great week.